and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for today's playful Vinyasa flow practice. So today's practice is going to be an hour-long studio style class because I'm going away on holiday tomorrow for a week to Spain. So this will be the only upload this week. So apologies about that, but I will be back as normal with the twice weekly uploads from next week. So please remember, add what you want to add in, take what you want to take away, modify as much as needed, and just enjoy the practice. Let's get started today in a kneeling position at the back of the mat. So just take your time to get there, let your hands rest onto your knees, closing your eyes and just giving yourself a moment to settle. A moment to just let the outside noise fade away. And as we arrive on the mat today, I want us to begin with the simple intention of presence. Presence is the practice of returning again and again to right now. Not being caught in the past, not rushing towards the future, but just being here with this breath in this moment. So just allow your body to begin softening into that awareness. Feel the support beneath you, letting your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench. And as the noise of the day begins to fade, just start to turn your attention inwards. Beginning to notice the breath just as it is. No need to change it, just simply noticing, feeling, asking, what does it feel like to arrive into this space? And of course, presence doesn't mean your mind won't wander, because it will. But it's the gentle act of noticing that without judgment and just coming back to the breath, back to sensation, back to now. So if it's a part of your practice, let's begin now to invite in the sound of Ujjayi breath, that soft oceanic sound at the back of the throat, steady, grounding, and just anchoring you further into the moment. And as we start to move, let this breath guide you through your practice, just as a quiet reminder to return again and again to right now. Let's together here take a deep breath in through the nose and a sigh through the mouth. Lovely, allowing your eyes to flicker open. Let's release the hands forwards, come forwards onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here, inhale, drop your belly, nice and simple, cat-cow to warm the spine. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, tailbone draws under. Again like that, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Beautiful, bring your spine back to neutral. Keeping your right hand where it is, let's inhale, send the left arm to the sky, open the left shoulder. And then exhale, thread the left arm under, dropping the left cheek down to the mat. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, left arm extend, open the chest. Exhale, thread and sweep. One more time. Inhale, left arm extend, open the chest. And then exhale, thread the needle, this time pausing, pressing into the right hand as you gently draw the right hip back. Take a full breath in here. And a slow breath out. Beautiful. From there, tucking your toes under. Keep the shape for a moment. Start to take your right toes only out to the left, to the right, so the right knee is still on the floor. Now as you breathe in, press into your right hand. Left arm sweeps up, left leg shoots back into this supported side plank. Bring the left foot, if you can, in line with the hip, and then reach the left arm over the ear as you stretch from back to front. Good, let's take a deep breath in here, create space. And then exhale, bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow. 2 more like that. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. This time, inhale, extend, lengthen, pause. Start to bend your left knee, bring the heel to the bum. Reach the left hand around, maybe find the foot or the ankle, and then kick the foot into the hand into this tiger shape. Maybe gazing over the left shoulder, opening the front of the left hip flexor. Full breath in and full breath out. Beautiful. As you breathe in, gaze down. Exhale, slowly release the left foot. Left hand down, left knee down. Come back to your tabletop position. As you breathe in 1 time, drop the belly, lift the chin, find cow pose. And then exhale, round your spine, cat pose, chin to chest. Lovely, bring your spine back to neutral. This time pressing into the left hand, let's inhale that right arm to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, thread the right arm under, drop the right cheek down. Again like that, inhale, right arm extends. Exhale, thread it through. 1 more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, thread, let's pause there. Pressing into the left hand, slightly drawing the left hip back. Taking a full breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice, keeping the toes tucked. Take your left toes out to the left. Pressing into the left hand, inhale, right leg, right arm reach up. Finding that supported side plank, and then maybe right arm extends over the ear. Let's take an inhale, create as much length as you can. And then exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, create space. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. This time, inhale, extend, reach, pause. Start to bend your right knee. Reach back, find your right foot, maybe the ankle. Kick foot into hand, hand into foot. Maybe you're gazing over that right shoulder. Think about gently drawing the hips forwards, maybe a little squeeze of the bum. Holding, breathe in. And holding, breathe out. Beautiful. Inhale, start to gaze down. And then gently exhale, release the right foot. Right hand, right knee, come down into your tabletop position. Spread the fingers, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's take a breath in. And then exhale, lift your knees, lift your hips, coming into your downward facing dog. Straight away here, start to pedal out the legs. So bend one knee, bend the other knee. Maybe take any other intuitive movement that feels good. And as you're taking these movements, coming back to that rhythm of your breath, just being present, being in the moment, noticing the sensation. Beautiful. Let's pause in down dog, relax the heels, take a full grounding breath in. And a sigh, let it go. Inhale, lift heels, gaze forwards. Exhale, start to walk your feet all the way to the thumbs, finding a ragdoll shape. Let the head hang heavy, maybe grab opposite elbows, and just sway a little bit here, side to side, just dangling. And eventually pause in center, release the arms, chin to chest. Let's start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up the spine, allowing your head, your neck to be the last thing to come up. Take a nice big shoulder roll forwards, up and back, finding Tadasana, feet together or hip distance, and just closing your eyes for a moment. Again, just coming back to the body, noticing the transition from being grounded to standing tall. come back to your breath, the moment. Remembering to move in a way that feels good for you, move with kindness, patience. Let's take a full breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Opening the eyes. Inhale, Ardha Chandra, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hands down, head in. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plank pose, step 2 feet back. And then lower down all the way to the belly for the first round. Inhale, untuck your toes, cobra number 1, squeeze the lower body, lift your chest. And then exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a slow breath out. Breathe in, lift heels, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, walk, step, maybe hop the feet forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to standing, circle the arms all the way up, reach. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms to the sky, Ardha Chandra. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or hop back, lower halfway or to the belly. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Relaxing the heels, full breath in. Full breath out, pressing into each fingertip as well as the thumbs. Inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale, bend knees, walk, step, hop feet forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to standing, circle the arms all the way up, tall mountain. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, Ardha Chandra, finding some rhythm. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or hop, lower or land. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath in. And a slow breath out. Inhale, lift heels, look to thumbs. Exhale, walk, step, hop your feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to standing, circle the arms all the way up, tall mountain. And then exhale, hands to your heart, Tadasana, mountain pose. One more time, inhale, arms to the sky, Ardha Chandra. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Exhale, step or hop back, lower or land, Chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Beautiful, take a full breath in. And a slow breath out. Lovely, let's gaze to the toes this time. Take a breath in. And then breathe out, start to walk your hands all the way towards the feet. Find a ragdoll at the back of the mat. Bend your knees, bring the chin to the chest, and then start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up the spine. Once you get to standing, inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bring the weight into the right leg. Draw the left knee into your chest, your hands to your heart, one-legged Tadasana. Pause there, find your balance. Flex the left foot, take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, little bend in the right knee. Start to straighten your left leg and then step your left foot as far forward as you can. Warrior 3, lean into it. Lift that right leg up and back behind you. Flex the right foot, turn the little toe edge of the foot down. Pausing as you breathe in. Pausing as you breathe out. Think about drawing up through the lower belly, through the core center. Holding, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's start to bring that right knee to the chest as you inhale. One-legged Tadasana. This time right knee is into the chest. And then step your right foot in front of your left foot. You're crossing the ankles. And then start to fold. Bring the fingers to the floor, maybe to a block. And allow your heads to be heavy. Still just easing our way in for this first round. Letting that deep stretch, feel the sensation through the back of the left leg. Breathing in. Breathing out, folding a little deeper. Beautiful. Then inhale, let's lift the chest. Bring your weight into your right foot and then the left foot steps to the back of the mat. Walk the right foot forwards if you need to. High crescent lunge, inhale, rise up. And then warrior two, exhale, back heel drops. And just bend into that right knee. Start to feel your way into the hips, spreading through the arms, breath in. And a breath out. Lovely. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up and back, opening the right side body. And then exhale, extended side angle. Right hands to block or floor. Left arm to the sky or maybe over the ear. Opening up across that left shoulder, breathing in. And breathing out. Beautiful. On your next inhale, rise back, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to high plank, lower chaturanga or to the belly. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath in, gaze to the toes. Exhale, walk the hands all the way to the feet at the back of the mat. Chin to chest, start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. And then inhale, circle your arms to the sky, tall mountain. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest, hands to your heart center. Find your balance, don't worry if you're wobbling, flexing through that right foot. And then little bend in the left knee, start to straighten the right leg. Slowly, slowly, right foot steps as far forward as you can, and then warrior three, lift that left leg up and back. Pause there, flexing the left foot, breathe in. Breathe out. Can you find a little tilt of the tailbone to lengthen the lower back? Inhale. And exhale. Nice. On your next inhale, left knee comes into the chest. Pausing there, keeping the left knee nice and high. And then left foot steps in front of the right foot. Start to fold, fingers to the floor, folding into that crisscross shape. This time, deep sensation through the back of the right hamstring. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the chest, halfway lift. Exhale, the right foot steps to the back of the mat, adjust as much as needed. And then high lunge, inhale, rise, one breath to your peak. Exhale, warrior two, drop the back heel and bend into that left knee. Good, fierce, powerful pose here. Really, really get into that left knee. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior, enjoying that left side body stretch. And then exhale, side angle, left hands to block or floor. Right arm up or over your ear, continuing to bend into that left knee. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Beautiful. On your next inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to high plank, lower chaturanga or to the belly. Inhaling cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a full breath in. And a sigh to release. Inhale, gaze to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Start to walk your hands all the way towards the feet. Chin to chest as you inhale, start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae. Circle the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart, left knee into your chest. Inhale, start to straighten the left leg, little bend in the right knee. Exhale, warrior three, lands the left foot, right leg lifts up and back behind you. Beautiful. This time, inhale, draw the right knee into your chest. Pause there, or maybe this time exhale, straighten your right leg. Holding it there, lifting, working into that hip flexor for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, step the right foot in front of the left foot, and then exhaling as you fold all the way down, letting the head be heavy. Now as you breathe in, we're finding a halfway lift. This time, right hand's going to reach forwards to a floor or the block, and then half moon, left leg, left arm reach up and back behind you. Think about turning open through the chest, the shoulders. If you wobble, no one cares. Option, stay there. Option, find Chapasana, bending the left knee, finding the foot, just like we did in that first position in Tiger. Opening up through that left hip flexor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Take one more kick into the hand. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release the left foot. Warrior 2 is where we land. Left foot steps back and rise into your warrior 2. Perfect. Inhale, reverse your warrior, side body opens. Exhale, side angle, your variation, right hand to block or floor. This time, inhale, rise back to your warrior 2. And then exhale, side lunge to the left, so back of the mat, hands to floor, heart or blocks, lifting through the crown of the head. Think about drawing those right toes towards you. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Beautiful. From there, release your fingers down. Pivot around to frame your left foot at the back of the mat. Back heel lifts, right hand plants. Easy twist, left arm to the sky. Try to pull that left hip back. Open up across the shoulder, take a breath in. And then exhale, left hand down, step back to plank, chaturanga with strength. Inhaling, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, look to the toes. Exhale, start to walk your hands all the way to the feet at the back of the mat. Chin to chest, start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, tall mountain. Exhale, right knee to the chest, hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten the right leg, gaze forwards. And then exhale, warrior 3, lands the right foot. Lift the left leg and fly your warrior. Beautiful. This time, inhale, left knee to the chest. You're pausing there or straightening the left leg this time, working on a little bit more hip flexor strength. Pausing for 5. Feeling the little shakes for 3. For 2. And then wherever you are, left ankle crosses in front of right ankle. Fold forwards. Empty the lungs, let the head be heavy. As you inhale, find a halfway lift. Left hand forwards onto a block or the floor. And then half moon, right leg, right arm extend as you open up across the chest. Continuing to draw that left hip back. Pausing, breathe in. Pausing, breathe out. Good, stay there, baby. Bend the right knee for Chapasana. Kick foot into hand, hand into foot, opening up across the whole front body. Beautiful, and then slowly release the right foot, inhale. Exhale, land in warrior two, right foot steps back, and you're bending into that left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm extends. Exhale, side angle, left hand down, right arm up or over the ear. Inhale, back to your warrior two, rise. And then side lunge to the right, bends the right knee, hands to block floor or chest, and you're lifting up through the crown of the head. Continuing to draw those left toes towards you, take a breath in. And a breath out. Lovely, hands to the floor, pivot around, frame your right foot. Runner's lunge, left hand flat. Easy twist, right arm to the sky. Open up across the chest. Think about really pulling that right hip slightly back. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, chaturanga, right hand down. Lower slowly with or without the knees. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhaling downward facing dog. Beautiful, take a full breath in. And a sigh to release. Lovely, let's inhale, look to the toes. Exhale, walk your hands all the way towards the feet. Chin to chest, inhale, roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. Circling the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, left knee to the chest, hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten the left leg, gaze forwards. Exhale, warrior three, flying into it, right leg lifts behind you. Inhale, draw the right knee into the chest, maybe straightening that right leg. And then exhale, right ankle steps in front of the left ankle, folding all the way over your legs. This time, inhale, halfway lift. Take your right hand forwards, half moon, left leg, left arm extend to the sky. Bending that left knee, finding your Chapasana. Now, if you don't worry if you haven't got the bind, you can just do this without the bind. From here, a little bit of a challenge. You're going to bend the right knee slightly. Gaze forward, see if you can lift the right hand and find dancer's pose, standing all the way up. And if that didn't work for you, don't worry, just meet us here in dancer. Kicking left hand into left foot and vice versa. Breathing. Beautiful. Now if you're in dancer, gaze down, little bend in the right knee. See if you can slowly come back to your Chapasana, right hand back to block or floor. When you're there, release the left leg, and then we'll meet in warrior two, left foot lands. Rise to warrior two, and then inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, your variation. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Exhale, side lunge to the left. Inhale, pause here, grow tall through the spine. And then exhale, hands down, pivot around, frame your left foot. This time, plug your right palm flat, inhale, left arm to the sky. And then exhale, stay there, or side plank, left foot meets the right foot. Again, stay there, or maybe inhale, lift the left foot to a hover. Bend the left knee, maybe reach the left hand back, find your foot, and kick the foot into the hand for this bound side plank shape. Super wobbly, super challenging. Maybe you're gazing up, maybe you're gazing down. Holding wherever you are for 4, for 3, slow breaths, 2. On 1, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Really nice. Take a full breath in. And a sigh to release. Beautiful. Last little bit here. Let's inhale, gaze to the toes. Exhale, walk your hands all the way towards the feet. Chin to chest, start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. Circle the arms up. And then exhale, right knee to the chest, hands to the heart. Inhale, start to straighten your right leg. Exhale, warrior three, lands the right foot, left leg lifts. Inhale, left knee to the chest, maybe kick to straighten the left leg. And then exhale, left foot steps in front of right foot, fold all the way down, let the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, left hand creeps forwards. And then exhaling, half moon, right leg, right arm lift up. Bend the right knee, maybe find your bind, maybe not. And just for a moment, pause there, little bend in the left knee. Gaze slightly forward, find your gaze. And then maybe see if you can find that dancer's pose. Press down through the left foot, rise up. Super strong transition, don't worry if you wobble or fall. If you get to dancer, pause there, feel the strength, the openness. And then slowly gazing down, little bend in the left knee. See if you can come back into that Chapasana or that half moon. Release the right leg if you have it, breathe in. And then exhale, we all land into our warrior two. Once you're there, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, side lunge to the right, hands to floor, block or chest. Pause there, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, pivot around, finding your runner's lunge. Left hand down, inhale the right arm to the sky. Now you can stay there, or this time side plank, right foot meets the left. Maybe stay there, maybe inhale, lift the right foot. Bend the right knee, reach back, find the foot or the ankle, and then kick foot into hand, hand into foot for that bound variation. Really challenging, keep squeezing the bum, pushing the hips forwards. For 3, 2, on 1, plank pose wherever you are, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra, upward facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Pausing there, take a deep breath in. And a sigh, let it go. Beautiful, inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, just lower your knees down. Take your hands forwards, find your Anahata Asana, your melting heart or puppy pose. And just for a moment, reset the breath. Beautiful, and then slide the hands back up underneath the shoulders. And step your right foot to the outside of the right hand for your lizard lunge. Draw your chest forwards, option 1, stay here. Option 2, right hand reaches back, bends the left knee, grab the foot or the ankle for your bound lizard. Opening into a twist if you don't have the foot. Beautiful, and then release that right hand down. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the hands. Sit down into Malasana. Hands to the heart, lifting up through the chest. Maybe a little wiggle here, side to side. Good, and then hands come down. Let's step the right leg back. Lower your right knee, lift the chest. And then maybe left arm reaches back. Maybe you bend the right knee, maybe you find the foot. And again, just opening into that front right hip flexor. Beautiful, gaze forwards. Let's release the left hands, tuck the right toes. Lift the knee and then step right foot to the outside of the hand, back to your Malasana. Good, bring your hands to your heart, just have a little wiggle. Now from here, we're going to take some circular wheel poses into Malasana. So we're going to do wild thing or wheel or both. And just remember, modify, feel into your body, notice what you need. So from your Malasana, you've got a nice strong grounding through the feet, lift up through the chest. The left hand is going to reach back behind you. As the left hand lands, you're going to press into the feet, lift your hips, right arm reaches up into this wild thing shape. Squeeze the bum, maybe let the head hang heavy, take a breath in. And then exhale, lower the hips, hands to the heart, come back into your Malasana. Right hand's going to reach behind you. Press into the feet, lift the hips, left arm shoots, squeeze the bum, let the head be heavy. And exhale, back to your Malasana. Good, now you can continue like that, just moving side to side. So you sweep the left hand back, lift up and open, back to center, and to the other side. Good, and then if you want more, just continue that in your own time. If you want to take full circles, then you take yourself into that position, so into that wild thing, and then the hand lands, you're in wheel pose, the opposite hand lifts, and you come back to center. Good, so if you want to do one with me, let's go over to the right hand down, lift the hips, left hand lands, right hand lifts, and you're back. Take whatever variation you need. Maybe you're just chilling in Malasana, also cool. Just make sure you've done an even number both sides, and then we'll meet in Malasana, bearing in mind that is a really strong leg workout. It always really fires up my quads. And then once you're back in Malasana, just pause for a moment, let all that craziness relax. Bring your fingers to the floor, straighten your legs, and just heel toe your feet hip distance. Bring your chin to your chest and just start to roll vertebrae by vertebrae up the spine. Once you get to the top, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a sigh through the mouth. Beautiful. Last time here. Inhale, circle the arms to the sky, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Exhale, step or hop back, lower or land, last chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra, upward facing. Exhaling, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift heels, gaze forwards. Exhale to seated, step, walk or jump your way through. Release your legs out long and just give the legs a little bit of a shake. Bring your feet together. Let's bring hands to thighs, shins, or two peace fingers around the big toes. Take an inhale, lengthen your back. And then exhale, just fold, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. And just allow your shoulders to soften. Allow maybe the eyes to close and just for a moment feel all of that work. Feel maybe the strength, the openness, the flow, the movements, and just notice the sensations in your body. And then with your chin to your chest, start to just roll all the way up. Continuing to roll all the way onto your back. Once you get there, reach your arms up over the head. Take a full body stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your shins. Give yourself a little squeeze, little rock from side to side. And then with your knees hugging tightly into your chest, let's just take your arms to a T, drop your knees to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder, maybe right hand holds the left knee. Again, just closing the eyes, taking a breath in. And a sigh to release. And releasing your right arm. Knees to chest, let's switch sides, knees to the left, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Again, just a breath in and a sigh. Release the left arm, knees back to chest. Hug your shins, give yourself a squeeze, close your eyes. And just take a couple of moments taking any final movements you'd like to take. Maybe happy baby, bridge pose, inversion, wiggle, shape. No rights, no wrongs, just anything that feels natural for you to take. And then when you're ready, release your final poses. Extend the legs to the bottom corners of the mat. Release your arms next to your hips. Finding your final resting pose, grabbing any jumpers or props that is going to bring some comfort or some warmth. And of course, if that's not comfortable, just come into a position that feels most comfortable for you. Take your time to find complete stillness, closing your eyes. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And a sigh through the mouth. Let yourself sink into the support beneath you. There's nothing left to do, nowhere to be, just this moment and this breath. Just allow your attention to gently drift through your body, noticing the sensations of your feet, your heels resting on the floor. Your hips heavy, your shoulders releasing. Allow the muscles of the face to be soft and at ease. And just allow your breath to move naturally. Just feeling the subtle rise and fall. The quiet rhythm of your own existence. And if your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Presence isn't about perfect focus. It's about noticing when you've drifted and choosing softly to return. begin to just bring your awareness, without changing anything, back to the present moment. Noticing the sounds you can hear, noticing the sensations in the body, maybe the temperature of the air on the skin. Beginning to invite small movements back into your fingers, your toes. Maybe a gentle rock of the head from left to right. And when you're ready, there's no rush. Slowly start to hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a final thank you, a moment of gratitude for showing up for your body, for moving, for breathing. And then slowly just bring yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. However you want to get there in your own time, in your own way. Just sit nice and tall through the spine. Let's bring our hands to heart center as we bow the forehead to the fingertips. Taking a big inhale through your nose. And a slow sigh through the mouth. Thank you for sharing this practice, for showing up for yourself, and for choosing presence again and again. Namaste.